The magic number to be elected speaker is 218. And it was said to me a couple of days ago that people thought that this would probably go to at least a second or third ballot no matter what. We might be in for a repeat of what happened with Kevin McCarthy in January of 2023. Now, a couple of things have just happened in the past few minutes. Vance, the vice president-elect, is in the speaker's office about 45, 50 feet down the way here. He's meeting with Speaker Johnson. He's also meeting with Steve Scalise, the House Majority Leader. And Steve Scalise said going into the meeting, quote, "We have some good ideas on the table." Tom Cole, the Republican congressman from Oklahoma, who is the chairman of the Appropriations Committee, he just walked into that meeting as well. They're in charge of this spending bill. Now, what happens if they just do a clean bill? Well, will they have the votes to pass that? That is unclear. They've had to go to Democrats. Republicans have had to rely on Democrats to carry almost every bottle of water on every major bill in this Congress. And Democrats and Hakeem Jeffries stood right in this spot about 3 hours ago and basically said, we negotiated a deal. We're happy to help with that, but you're reneging on this deal, and we're not going to help. And you can see where Democrats might push back from the table. And so Republicans right now are trying to figure out what President-elect Trump wants, what J.D. Vance wants. Can they do a clean bill? Can they add in the debt ceiling? Well, there's a number of conservatives in the House who won't vote for any clean CR. They just are opposed to interim spending bills, number one. Number two, they're also opposed to lifting the debt ceiling. Okay, so where do the votes come for this? You cannot change the Newtonian physics of Congress. Here's the other thing. Let's say they do come up with a new bill. Are they going to adhere to the 3-day rule where they have to post that bill? Probably not till, at this stage, the earliest would be tomorrow. Well, that gets you past a government shutdown. Government funding expires at 11:59 p.m. on Friday. So right now, they're already past that. Here's the other thing I would point out, and this is something that several Republicans were very frustrated about. They noted, they're supporters of President Trump, but they noted that, he didn't weigh in on this bill until the last minute. This bill, whether you like it or not, was pretty much cooked up just a couple of days ago. This is very similar to what happened in 2019, where you had a bill that supposedly had been negotiated by Mitch McConnell, then the majority leader, Richard Shelby, the chairman of the Appropriations Committee. They passed it in the Senate. You had senators in the back of the Senate chamber singing Christmas carols. This was just a couple of days before Christmas in 2019. And then President Trump weighed in and said he didn't like the bill, and the House killed it. And we had the longest government shutdown in history, more than 30 days.